Talk to me about your fondest memory as a football player. Is it Ipswich Town?
To date, yeah, definitely. This season has been like everything I needed. But then I would say, like, as a kid, I don't know, like, there was none of this. There was none of this, like, women's football was massive now. There was no one to, like, look on the TV and be like, I want to be like her, or there's no games to go to and things like that. So when I was a kid, it was just like, I was playing it because I loved it. And then one day, for me, all of that just went, like, it just changed. It just got so, like, I wouldn't say serious, because I still was enjoying my football, but I was like, actually, I can do something here, because I went from, like, playing at a grassroots club at, like, 11 to then moving to Millwall Academy. And then within the first season being there, I was, like, scouted and took to England camp and shipped off into the under-15s and stuff. So, like, from literally, like, 2 years of me playing, things just went from, like, here to, like, there. And it was, like, sky's the limit. So, like, yeah, I think, like, for me, that was probably a big highlight as well, because I was so young. When I look back now, I think I didn't even know what was going on then. Like, I was just playing football and loving it. But the opportunities and the things that I've experienced and the friends I've made and, like, the countries I've been to be able to go to and stuff like that, like, football can literally take you anywhere. So, yeah, definitely as a kid, like, that was probably a massive part of, like, my career as well. And look back, I think, bloody hell, like, I was really enjoying my football then, and I was just thriving. So I almost feel like I'm that kid again now. Like, I'm enjoying my football that much that really sky's the limit. Like, my happiness and how I'm thriving right now could probably take me anywhere. Like, with hard work, I 100% could.
Well, they say it, you attract it, don't you? And I feel like, just from this quick conversation now, you're very in touch with how you feel and your emotions. You know, like, some people struggle to identify, like, what do I want? But if you're happy, anything can be possible. I think, if you've got that attitude.
100%. And, like, it's hard to find that, I think, sometimes in life, because you could have a bad day and think, bloody hell, I'm depressed now. Do you know what I mean? But, like, I think it's just, I'm quite an up and down person. Like, when I said undiagnosed at the start, like, I could be down here and then up here, but I also know that if I am down here, that tomorrow I could be here. So it's okay. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's definitely something that I probably got hold of during my injuries, was my emotions. I'm not going to say, like, they're bloody, I can control them and all that, like, all like that. But
yeah, you punched a wall out there, so... there's a man out there lying on the floor. I'm joking, that didn't happen.
No, but yeah, like, I haven't got that emotional regulation, I don't think. Like, because of my ADHD, probably, I'm, like, all over the place. But I do know that, like, there are better days if I'm a bad one.
Do you think people understand ADHD in sport? Like, do
Absolutely
they
not.
No?
Oh my God, no.
Do you have to always explain yourself, or can your people around you not look and go, oh, Ella's having a moment? Like,
no, I always just feel like I was looked at growing up as, like, the problem child.
Got you. That's bad.
Yeah.
They're trying to change that now, by the way, from young ages.
Really? That's good though. That's, like, brilliant, because I wish I had, like, just that understanding. It was just like I was just almost just being an arse for no reason. Do you know what I mean? And it wasn't, because, like, I just couldn't get hold. I mean, still now as an adult, like, I've just said I struggle sometimes to get hold of my emotions. So, yeah, definitely in footballing environments, like, it gives me a focus, but I can also have them moments where, like, if someone was to understand me a little bit better and support me a little bit better, I think I probably could go a little bit further, if that makes sense.
Do you talk about it to your team?
No.
Did they
really
know?
No, probably not. Got ADHD. Oh, God.
When were you diagnosed? Like,
when I was at Charlton.
Wow.
It's like about just over a year ago.
See, I didn't know this about you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, my mum's always called me undiagnosed ADHD, but when I was at Charlton, I remember speaking to the doctor there, and she was just like, I was just telling her, like, all my thoughts, like, in the physio room, because I was injured, and I was just like, blur. And she was just like, not offensively, but, like, have you ever, like, thought about, like, sort of being diagnosed? Because, like, whatever. And, like, at the time, I didn't even take it to offence. I was like, no, you're probably right, because I probably, having that obviously doesn't change anything, but I think it helps me understand myself a bit better. Whereas if I'm just going about my day and I don't acknowledge that, then I sort of almost feel like, I don't understand me. Do you know what I mean? Or why I have these moments and stuff. But I think being diagnosed was like, okay, cool, there's actually a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's funny, we were having this conversation in the office recently. My wee boy's just been diagnosed with autism. Okay. And he's very young, you know, he's 5, and I'm thinking, is it a maturity thing? But he's always been a little bit specific. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like from a baby, and you have to do things a specific way. Yeah. So if he's out of our house, out of his comfort zone, and somebody doesn't do it his way, he could be like, well, he's been a bit naughty today. Yeah. I'm like, no, it's just, you don't understand his ways. Yeah. You know? And some people were saying, well, yes, sometimes then you just have to get through that. And I'm like, but if it were that you had a broken arm now, and everyone would rush to help you and make sure you're all right, and give you that extra moment, you know, that extra patience. And I think with ADHD and autism, it's Autism Awareness Month now. I think it's so important for then people to say, actually, remember that not everybody thinks and ticks the exact same way as you. Yeah. You know? So now I know this. If I were your team, or if I were your manager, if I were, I don't know, a mate, and you were having a moment, I'd be like, Ella, are you okay? Yeah. And you feel free to say, I'm having a moment. Episode, or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Like, I just think it gives so much more understanding to people, and then the world will be a better place.
No, 100%, 1,000%. I think as well, like, credit to you as a mother, because like that's, you know, your child, do you know what I mean? And like, he will need that probably extra support throughout his whole life, and will be misunderstood completely, because there's been times where, the same with me, like I've been completely misunderstood, and I'm like,
I hate that.
Oh God, it's just who I am. But yeah, that's difficult probably as well for you to like, because I feel like they just think you're being an arse, do you know what I mean? Or you're just being...
Yes, and you know, I don't know, it's like there's like excuses. People think, oh, that's just an excuse. Yeah,
and it's not.
Like, no. Yeah. No, they're different. It's a different way of being kind of thing. And if it were such a clear and obvious injury or disability, you'd give somebody leeway.
100%, yeah. And I think as well, like picking up on it quite young, then 100% like help. Yeah. When he's a lot older and he can understand himself, do you know what I mean? Because I've just got hold of it now at 25, next end of the month. So it's like, only a year ago, there was a reason behind why people were looking at me and misunderstanding me in a way, so. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Fair play to you. Yeah. Ella, you've just gone up another notch. Fair play. And how's life like with GK Barry? Like,
oh my God,
what's that? Because I mean, I still refer to you as eyelashes.
Yeah. No, I am. Yeah. I actually love that. Like that was like I was in my prime when everyone was like, no one knew who I was, but I was being called eyelashes, and it was an experience. Yeah.
Not Ella the footballer.
Yeah.
Eyelashes.
Yeah, I had another identity, and just like appreciating the eyelashes, which was lovely of her, bless her. She couldn't have called me any other name. Like the whole way that come around, it was like, we didn't want anyone to know. Because obviously like it was early days and things like that. And she was just like, I'm gonna give you a nickname. And then, yeah, she just said eyelashes, and I thought, that's really lovely. Because she could have called me anything, you know what I mean? If you asked her a year on now, what she'd probably call me, it'd be some awful names probably, yeah. It could be.
When I watch social media as well, because I've been watching her channel for a long time. Yeah. And then you now see her talking about you, and she refers herself to as a WAG. Yeah. I'm making my wife dinner for coming home. Yeah. Would she call you an angry beast?
Yeah, she calls me loads of things. That's what I mean.
She's a vicious beast.
Yeah, no, bless her. Yeah, how has it been with her? It's been the best year. Aww. Like, no, it has. Cute. Because I met her like during that whole injury again. So I feel like she's been a massive part of like, you know, she's stood behind me, but what I portray is like how happy she makes me behind the scenes and stuff like that. And if it weren't for her, like, I'm not trying to get like credit here, babe, don't worry. But yeah, if it weren't for her, I genuinely think like she's been just a massive part of my happiness, just keeping me on track, giving me a safe space to go to. Like she really just became like straight away as soon as I met her, like that rock that I obviously had with family and stuff, but I think it's a lot different when you've got a partner and you're going home to them every night and stuff. So yeah, she's been a massive part of sort of why I'm so happy on the outside if people do see that. yeah, since I met her, she's changed my life.
Well, good
for
luck
the better.
to you. Good luck to you both.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing to witness, I think, as well.
Yeah.
I love it when she's at the games as well.
Yeah. No, she really has.
She's like the fan with the banner and all that.
She's flourished into that WAG, into her WAG era. Yeah, she's cooking dinners and enjoying just coming to the game with her
And
Prosecco.
she's not got a clue about football either. Like, she's very openly like, what is the offside?
She ain't got a clue what's going on. She's just, I was like, babe, what do you do when like I'm playing? She's just like, I just watch you. And I'm like, okay, cool. She ain't got a clue. Yeah, sometimes she'll say like, that was a free kick, or she'll know a corner and stuff. But I do need to sit her down and just.
But this is what it means when the other team score, you don't celebrate.
Yeah, no, I think she probably knows that. But at the start, I was banging my head because it was like, she didn't even know what goals,
the result or anything,
what goal we were scoring in and what team we were. And I was like, we're wearing blue, babe. Like, you need to just look at our team. Like, yeah. So at the start, but she has come on, bless her. And I think that's nice as well for me that she really does try to understand it. Do you know what I mean? As well as me understanding what she does and stuff and supporting her. Yeah, she's been a massive support for me this year. So that's been nice.